Hi everyone, this is Tiffany with Raising House and Home, and today I am showing you another big haul, and this is our holiday edition. You are probably spending this Sunday morning with your family. I am taping this on a Friday, so in 2 more days is Easter, so hopefully you'll see this after all of the fun and the church and the meals with your family. But I'm going to show you everything that we got. We spent so much money and I am really shocked at the prices. And I don't know why, because it seems like that's the way things have been going. But it seems like every week is just more and more expensive. And I know that this week I have bought things for Easter. So that might have contributed to some of the price increase, but just pretty much everything went up in price. Things that normally haven't gone up are now higher. So, and I'm sure you guys are experiencing the same thing. I've had a lot of comments in the comment section, and I've had some messages that are saying that their prices have gone up significantly, like 50 to sometimes 75%. So I just want you guys to know that we're experiencing some of that too, and we are in this together. So I wanted to show you what we got and what prices have increased, in case you might need to go out and get them before yours increases too. So we will get started. This is going to be a multi-section haul because I have such a large haul for the holiday too. I just don't have room. So the first part is going to be our Walmart weekly groceries and preps. And then the second part will be our local grocery store and our Easter stuff. So, so for the first section, I'm going to show you right here. I did pick up 3 packages of butter. Every week this price has been increasing. So I wanted to make sure that I got a couple extra. And they're really not going to be extra because we are doing a lot of baked goods for bake sales for my son's sports team. So I think last weekend I went through 8 packages of butter. So I went through a lot of butter last week. So I have to bake again. Next week they have another home game. So we have a snack shack that we put our snacks into, and we sell them to raise money for the sports teams for uniforms and things like that. So it's definitely a cause that's worth it. And I wanted to make sure that I got some butter this week, because next week, who knows what the price will be. It could be a lot more expensive. So I figured I would grab them now and get a good head start there. And then over here, I got 3 of the Propel water mixes. They're like the little powder things. And again, because of the sports, my son is drinking a lot more of these. My husband did like them as well, although he hasn't drank them that much this winter. But as summer comes, he's going to want them when it's hot and he's working. But my son has been using them for the sports. So I got 3 more packages of those. And then I got another box of these Nature Valley Sweet and Salty Nut bars. These go really quick in my house, and I'm already out of our Sam's Club stuff because, you know, our kids are coming in the door and grabbing snacks for their friends and all of that on the team. So we went through those quite a bit, which we don't mind. And I wanted to pick up another box just to have kind of fill in the hole of what we had left over from Sam's Club. And then I picked these up. We've had these a long time ago. I want to say like 5 to 10 years ago. We had Nutri-Grain bars. My kids really liked them. And then they just got sick of them, and I never purchased them again because I found myself kind of throwing them away because they didn't eat them. But now that we are feeding some of our kids' friends and our kids are a little bit older, I'm wondering if they might like them. So I grabbed this package of 16, the strawberry flavor, and hopefully they will like them. And if not, then I just won't buy them again. But I think teenage boys will pretty much eat anything. So if mine won't eat them, I'm sure their friends will eat them. And then I did get this 4-pack of the chunk chicken breast, and I really was actually wanting fresh chicken, but this was substituted, and that's all that they had available. And I even went inside, which you saw at the beginning of this video, to see if I could find any fresh chicken, and there was none. So we got this 4-pack of chicken, and we will definitely put it to use, but we have plenty already in our preps. So I think I might take advantage of this, and I think I might maybe do some recipes on how to use canned chicken, because, you know, it looks like we may have to use canned chicken for the next couple months for the disease that's going around with the flocks, and chicken is hard to find. So I think that might inspire me to do that. And let's see, I'm trying to decide which direction I want to go. Okay, we'll go to this side. And I did get some canning and pickling salt and some kosher salt, because there has been issues with salt supply in our area and in other people's areas, other viewers. They have mentioned it to me as well. So I was only able to get one of the canning and pickling salt. That was the limit. And one of the kosher salt. They have limits right now on salt. It's crazy. I just never thought in my life that I would see that. I understand limits that we had on toilet paper and things like that in 2020. But now we are having limits again on the strangest things. So definitely there is limits on salt. So if you are thinking about canning in the fall and pickling, I would pick some up every time you can, because who knows what the fall harvest will bring with any shortages or anything like that. So just, it's good to kind of have it on hand in case anything goes wrong further. And then we have this sea salt, and I bought this because I am going to make a different snack. I've never made it before. It's called like Millionaires Shortbread, and it has 3 different layers on it. And I'll just show you beside it too, because those things are for the shortbread as well. So I have this corn syrup and condensed milk, and I guess you use this to make like a homemade caramel filling. So I'm going to do that, and then on top of the caramel filling, you put melted chocolate, and then put on some sea salt on the top of that chocolate, and it gives it like that salted chocolate caramel flavor. So I've heard it's really good, and I'm trying to find new things to do for our bake sales to bring in as much money as possible. So I'm going to definitely give those a try, and hopefully it's a win and not a fail. Let's see. Okay, and then beside that is the mayonnaise. We were out of mayonnaise, so I had to pick up one more jar. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that mayonnaise is one of the things that I do not stock up a lot on, because it does expire pretty quickly. I want to say within like 3 to 4 months typically. And I'm just not willing to chance it, because I've heard so many horror stories about stomach upset and illness, food poisoning with mayonnaise, and I really do not want to chance it. So I could always make my own mayonnaise if things, you know, worse comes to worse. So I'm really not that concerned with stocking up on it. So we just buy that as needed, and we don't have anything in stock for that. And then we did get 1 bag of the sour cream and onion chips for my husband to take to work with his lunches. And we got 1 package of toilet paper. We sometimes we go through a whole package in a few weeks. Sometimes it only takes us a month or so to go through all that. It just depends. I really don't know what it depends on. But we did have a cold that came through, and sometimes we used toilet paper to blow our nose. So we probably used up a little bit more than what we usually would. So I did replace that. And then down here, I have our dinner rolls, which is going to be for our Easter dinner, our ham dinner. And I only got 12 because for some reason we just are not a family that enjoys rolls. And so there will be enough for everyone to have one. And if someone really likes them, they could have two because there will be a few left over. But in general, it's not something that we tend to eat a lot of. And then I got a package of burger buns. I like to just keep this because if we're running around and we're just having a crazy day, I always have some kind of meat that I could make a sandwich out of for dinner. So whether we have leftover roast or leftover pork roast, you can always make, or even chicken, you could do like a chicken sandwich, like barbecue chicken or something. So I like to just keep those on hand. And then I got our tortillas, which we go through at least one package a week. We prefer actually tortillas more for our lunches and do like sandwich wraps or quesadillas and taco night, things like that. And then I got some spice drops. I actually have really been enjoying these. My grandmother used to have these in her candy dish on the table. And I happened to get a bag because it was like 98 cents. And I've just been enjoying these, and I just have a couple a day, and it kind of takes the edge off of like wanting something sweet. And I've been trying to get more into shape. So it's just a nicer thing to have in the house when you were trying to not eat a lot of snacks. And then I got some pepperoni. We really liked the recipe that we found on the Reels or TikTok, whatever they're called, for the pizza pepperoni roses. I made those, I think it was last Friday, and the kids really liked them. So I was asked if I would make them again. So I'm going to make them tonight. And then over here, I got some more of my brown, let me try that again. I got some more of my brown gravy mix because I had used all of them for my Mississippi pot roast. And those are things that I like to have on hand. I think it was like 30 something cents. So that price has not gone up. And I just like to have it because it helps stretch your meals. And then I got a small package of the honey turkey breast, and this has gone up $2. Yep, $2 this little package of lunch meat, and that's a huge amount as far as I'm concerned. That is not 8% inflation as is being reported. It definitely is higher than that. So we just got the small package, and I don't know if we will be buying that if it goes up much higher. I would rather just bake a turkey and slice it as best I can and freeze it into small packages. And I think that's just going to have to be what we start doing, is just going back to basics and doing a lot of things on our own to save money. But then our next thing is the chocolate chips. Again, I have enough chocolate chips, but I am going to be making bake sale things, so I needed to get another bag. And this was a pretty decent price. I don't think this increased. And our potatoes, these have increased by almost $1. So this may be the last time for a little while that we get these little potatoes. And I don't do these often, maybe about once a month or so, because it is something different than just the regular russet potatoes. You can just slice them in half and roast them. And so that's something we really enjoy. Hopefully they won't go up too much higher, or we just won't be doing that. And then over here, I had to get some face paint, and this is all they had. We have to get face paint because of the sports team things. So it was only like $3, I think, for all of this. So whatever we don't use for sports and things, we can use in the summertime. We can do some face painting, or we can even save it for Halloween and use it for that. So at least it won't go to waste. And then I also got this little mini stapler. This was a little over $1, and this is for our homeschool items. My other big stapler broke, but I didn't want to spend a fortune, so I just got this one. And I got this big, huge block of cheese, And this is for the mac and cheese that I always make for our Easter dinner. So my daughter-in-law really likes mac and cheese, and I always try to make sure that we have some whenever they come over for our holiday meals. And then I have this shrimp avocado sushi. This is a snack that my son likes to have, and we like to have it as a snack. It's just kind of more substantial and a little healthier. So we usually split that between about 3 of us that like it. And then I got a package of string cheese, and that's already been opened. And then over here, this is such a small chicken. I don't even know. I went in and there were no chickens, but they had plenty of the rotisserie chickens. So I just couldn't bring myself to spend the $5 for another one. So this will probably be just one meal, and then maybe I'll use the bones for, I guess for like some soup or something. So maybe I can get 2 meals out of it. I was really disappointed because I was hoping for fresh chicken, but I got the canned chicken and then I got this. So we're going to have to make do. We have plenty of recipes, and that's one thing that we know how to do is make do. And then I got these bags of pizza dough, and yes, I could make my own, but it's for some reason, it's something I absolutely hate to do. I will do it if I have to. They gave me these. I did ask for the ones in the deli that we got last time, but they substituted for these, which I think we got a better deal because these are all natural and all of that. So I think we got these at a much deeper discount than we would have if we bought them on our own. So we're going to give those ones a try. Then I got my cucumber. We had 2 cucumbers, but we've already eaten 1. And I had to get some more green onions because my other ones that I've been growing for months, like maybe 2 months, finally stopped. And they were just being grown in water. So I have to replenish them. And I did get some devil dogs. I got some croutons, which we are going to have with our salads. And I also like to put them on mac and cheese sometimes on the top instead of breadcrumbs. And then I did get 3 gallons of milk. We already have 1 in the fridge, so I'm sticking to that 4-gallon rule, and it seems to be working out because we have a small fridge. And then I did get 1 thing of laundry soap, and I was able to get, you really can't see, sorry, there's 2 in there, 2 18 packs of eggs. I know people have not been able to find eggs, but we were luckily pretty well stocked. And again, with the baking, I had to buy some more. I have baking for Easter and I have baking for the bake sale. So I wanted to make sure that I had quite a few eggs on hand. And then I did get some sour cream for our taco nights. I got some cottage cheese that we will have with our lunches. And I will also probably be making a lasagna this week because it's been a couple weeks, maybe a month. And then I got more yogurt. And I know everyone's been so sweet telling me in my comments how I can make my yogurt. And I promise I will get to it. It's just been very busy right now. Spring has sprung. It's been very busy with sports. And I'm trying to get things ready for the garden. And my daughter is graduating soon. So we are just so busy at the season of our life. And I hope to maybe this summer take the time to learn how to make yogurt. And I really appreciate all of your recipes, so keep them coming because I will probably try several recipes to see which one I like the best. So I really appreciate it. Sometime I will get to it. I think we've all been there, right? Okay, what else do we have? Oh, yes, I have the whipped topping, which is going to be for the chocolate dessert cake that I make every Easter. I'll put a link up here in the right-hand corner so that you can see that recipe if you're interested. It is a huge favorite of my family, and I only make it once in a while, and I especially make it for Easter, for our dessert after dinner. And then over here, I have the carrots, and I did have 2 big bags of peas, but I already put them in the dehydrator. This is just what I'm doing throughout the week. I am trying to dehydrate almost every day, so these will be in the dehydrator tomorrow. And then I finally am so excited. I found my big bag of Fiesta cheese, we go through this like crazy between the homemade pizzas and the tacos and tortillas and grilled. I even use this for grilled cheese sandwiches. And so I was very, very happy to find the big bag. And yes, it did go up. It went up almost $5 in my area. So I paid a little bit over well, it's almost $5. I want to say maybe it was 4 and some change for this one. So yeah, prices are going up. That is for sure. And then I got us some more green apples and some russet potatoes for our Easter dinner. I'm pretty stocked up on potatoes, but I wanted to make sure I had extra for our ham meal. So I think I've showed everything on this table so far. So I am going to put all of the cold stuff away, and then I will show you guys what I got from Shaw's. So I didn't get very much from our local Shaw's because the sales weren't that great. I find they're really not that great around the holidays. So in order to get the ham deal that they had, you had to buy at least $25 worth of groceries to qualify for the discount. So I did go ahead and get a few things that were on sale that we actually will eat. So I didn't just waste that $25 because then it's really not a sale. So I did get a box of corn pops and a box of Frosted Flakes. They were, I think, like $1.88, super cheap, and the kids like both of them. And as you can tell, one's already been opened. And then I got 2 of my favorite dressing, which is the Ken's Country French. And these have been expensive, so I'm glad those were on sale, and I grabbed 2 because they are my absolute favorite. And then I got this Cozy Shack pudding, and it is a little bit expensive, but I bought it for our Easter cake dessert. This is one of the layers that I put on the dessert. And I've tried the Jell-O pudding, and I've tried making homemade pudding, and it just doesn't taste as good. So I just picked this up, and we only buy this when I make that cake. So it's just a little bit of a splurge for a holiday. And that's one of the reasons why we do try to save money sometimes, is so that we can use money for things that we really enjoy. So this was, I think, around 3 something. And then I got some bananas, and I got some more butter, and I wasn't gonna get any more butter because I got so much at Walmart, but these were on sale and it counted towards my price for the ham. And you can always use more butter in this house, especially with all the baking that's going on. So I made sure that I grabbed as many as I could, which was a limit of 2. So I did grab that, and then I got some of this hamburger, which was $2.77 a pound, and I'm going to put that in the freezer because we're going to be eating ham for a little while. So I will put the hamburger in the freezer for when we want to break next week. And then I've got this ham, the spiral sliced ham. And usually I get the one that's like in the pretty like purple shiny wrapper, but they didn't have those. This is the only one that they had, and it is the signature brand, which is the Shaw's generic brand. I hope it's still pretty good. We'll see. We'll see how it is. I'll let you guys know after Easter. But then I am going to show you my list. And so I did order 2 things that were out of stock. I ordered the chunky blue cheese Ken's dressing because my kids do like to use that to dip like their chicken and stuff in, but they didn't have any. And then the frosted mini wheats, which is another favorite cereal in here, was sold out. Mini wheats have been sold out a lot. I seem to have trouble getting them at Shaw's, so I don't know what's going on with that. And then you'll see that here's the grocery part. I spent $3.76 on the steakhouse dressings. That was for 2 of them. And then the corn pops and the frosted flakes were $1.88 each. We have the Cozy Shack original pudding, and that was $3.99, and the challenge butter was $5.56 for 2. So that was cheaper than Walmart. And I like this butter better. So, and then I got the meat. The beef was $10.19, and my ham was only $12.08 because I got that big savings for spending $25 there. And so you'll see down here, total was $81 with all the savings and the digital coupons and all things like that and the sales. I only had to spend $41.18. Then we had the bag fee and all of that. So the total was $41.55 for Shaw's. So this is the last part of our shopping trip, and I will tell you at the end all the totals for all the stores and all the items that we got. If you aren't interested in the Easter stuff and you are leaving now, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next Sunday. If you are interested and you're staying to watch the rest, thank you. And I am excited to share with you all the things that we got for our kids' Easter. So I'm going to start right here. I got this big bag of, or this big box, I should say, of chips because not all of my kids really like a lot of sugary stuff, and this is a nice basket filler, and it wasn't that expensive, but I had to have it shipped to me. They didn't have it at our local local Walmart, so they had to ship it, and thankfully that came in time for Easter. And then they also had to ship these Reese's eggs, which are a huge favorite in this house. And then I got these snack sticks. Those were also shipped to me, and I think that was it that was shipped. And then we got some of these candies to put inside their eggs. And of course, that one's already been opened. They found it. And I have to get a little bit more tomorrow, which is Saturday, just to fill up their eggs. And I like to put a little bit in their basket, like loosely in the grass. And then I got these Sour Bite jelly beans, which I think my boys will really like. And then I've got these black jelly beans, which are my favorite. No one touches them, no one likes them, so this lasts me like all year until the next Easter, because I'm the only one that likes the black jelly beans, and they're my favorite jelly beans. So I'm excited to have a bag of those. And this is my husband's favorite, these mini eggs, so that will go in a little basket I'm going to put together for him. And then we got some of the York peppermint patties, and these are a family favorite for everybody, and they are egg-shaped. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So I'm excited for those, and I'm really, really glad that I put this all out for you guys because I am missing a peep. So I'm supposed to have 5, and I only have 4. I know that I had ordered a purple one and they were sold out, but I thought that I replaced it. So I'm going to have to go back and look at my receipts because I am definitely missing one. I've looked everywhere. So I may have to pick another one up tomorrow. And so I got these little bunnies, and then I got some little chickies, and then here's a blue chickie and pink chickies. And usually I try to give the kids their own color, but because one is a bunny and one is a chick, I don't mind having both them the same color. And there hasn't been that much of a selection available, so I kind of had to improvise a little bit. And then over here, we always get these cute little Reese's Pieces carrots. So I made sure that I got 5 of those. And then, oh, the robin eggs, those ones were sent to us as well. They didn't have those in stock. So my kids always get these every year, and they're the mini robin eggs. And also at the Dollar Tree, I bought these little packages of gum, so they each have some of their own gum. And then I had to get these Easter bunnies. They were sold out of almost every chocolate bunny, except for the real small ones at Walmart. So I had to go to Shaw's and grab these. Luckily, they were, I think, like $2.99, buy 2, get 1 free. So I did pick up 6 of those because they always have a bunny with their baskets. So I was very happy that they had those in stock. And then I did get these Toblerone things at the Dollar Tree for my older kids to put in their stocking. I try to get more age-appropriate things as they get older, and I think that that makes it special for them too, because, you know, as you get older, your holidays aren't as exciting as when you're little, so I try to give them a little bit more adult options. And then I did get these Taki meat sticks and Slim Jims and all of that at the Dollar Tree for my older boys because they really enjoy those, so I always put those in their baskets. And then, of course, going with the older kids theme, I did get the, I always say it wrong, is it Ferrero Rocher? I did get those for the 2 older girls, and I got some Kinder Bueno, which is a favorite for everybody, so I will open that up. There's a package of 4, so everyone will get 1 in their basket. And then my son loves Butterfingers. He's not really a sweet fan, so if there's one thing he likes, and I make sure to put it in there. So he gets this whole thing of Butterfingers. And then this year, I've never got these before. They're the Lollipop Rings for Peeps, marshmallow flavor lollipops. And I think there's 4 in, yeah, there's 4 in there. So I can open them up and everybody can get one, except for the older kids, but they don't care. And then, of course, with the older theme, I do have an adult child, so he likes Red Bull, so that will be in there. And then the older kids like these Cliff Bars. And my daughter-in-law really, really likes this Welch's Fruit Snacks, so I always put them in her basket. And I have Skinny Pop and these Harvest Snaps, and they're like wasabi, I think. So those will go in my son's basket. And then over here, I got these jelly bean scented grass. I didn't order that. I ordered the paper. I prefer not to use the plastic grass. They have this like paper grass. I don't like to use the plastic grass because of the cats. They will eat it and it goes through their digestive tract and it's really gross. So I'm a little bit disappointed that they substituted with the plastic grass, so I probably won't be using it. I might just go in when I get the Peeps and the other candy and see if they have any more of the paper Easter grass, and maybe I'll make my own. I might make some out of like tissue paper or something. I just don't want to end up with sick cats over plastic Easter grass, and it's hard. I mean, I know if you keep it cleaned up and all of that, but this stuff is like glitter. It just goes everywhere and it stays where you don't want it to. So you will find this for like probably until Christmas or even next Easter. You will find pieces of this grass everywhere. So I'm just not even going to mess with it. I will just take it back and get some paper. And then I had to stock up on a few more of the eggs. We have a lot already, but you know, through the years they get broken or they get lost, or the kids want to keep them even after Easter to play with, and then they never get found again. So I just bought another package at Walmart, and I have a lot of items that I bought at our local like little warehouse, discount warehouse that I shop at for like Christmas and stuff. But I don't have any room on the table, and it's all non-food. So I may just put a picture up of it to show you guys, because this video is already really long. But I did get these baskets at the Dollar Tree. I used to have an Easter basket for each of them, but they would get broken or lost. So now I just give them these buckets, and they like them. They use them for other things after Easter, so it's not so much of a waste. So each one has their own color, and that makes it so much easier. And then I'm gonna put these right here so you guys can see better because of the sun. I always use those plastic basket wraps, I guess you'll call them, like little plastic basket bags, but I couldn't find any anywhere, and I went to so many stores. So I just decided to buy these table covers. Hopefully this will help you guys if you are looking for one as well. I just use these table covers, and I'm going to use that instead of a bag. So I'll just wrap it around, and I got each one. I think I might have one duplicate, which is fine because I can wrap my daughter-in-law's and my son's in the same, which won't be a problem. So I got 5 of those, and I also got some ribbon to tie it on the top from the Dollar Tree. So that's an option if you guys can't find the bags. And so I think, let's see, I'll show you how much I spent at Dollar Tree. So it all went up. There's a few things that were only $1. I guess the gum was still ringing up as $1, and so was the candy, some of the candies. That was cool. But I spent $52.80. And with taxes, it was $55.70. My Walmart haul was $280, and that was groceries, some prepping stuff, and Easter stuff. Shaw's was $41.55, so we're at about $100 right there, and then $280-ish with Walmart, so that's about $380, and then I spent about $80 at our local warehouse for other items. So it was about $460 that I spent on all of this stuff for Easter. So not too bad considering how many kids have their baskets, and I'm gonna have ham for a little while that I can use for a few meals. So I'm pretty happy with that, but the prices definitely are higher than they were in previous years. I hope you guys have an amazing Easter with your families and your friends, and I will see you guys again next Sunday. If you like this content, please click like and also subscribe below so you can see when I put up my videos. You'll have to hit that notification bell as well. And thank you guys so much. Happy Easter. Be happy, be safe, be healthy. And until next time, bye everyone.